Hey guys, this is Foolish Mortal 42 back with some more World of Warcraft Classic with Flagell, our Forsaken Shadow Priest. And we are still up here in Eastern Plaguelands, and we're going to be working on Marauders of Darrowshire, which is kind of a pain in the butt quest to do, I'm not gonna lie. But before we get to that, let's do a quick turn in here. With Carlin Redpath, Defenders of Darrowshire. It's good to hear you found the tortured souls of my brethren and freed them. My heart will weep less, knowing at least some of the Defenders of Darrowshire no longer wallow in the vile subservience of the Scourge.
See you later.
So, alright, so that was just some experience. Wow, I didn't even get rep for that. That sucks.
Greetings.
Oh yeah, I've got 32 minion Scourge zones, so let's turn those in.
For the Alliance.
I don't think I
How
can...
are you?
Yeah, it's just still all this stuff.
See you soon.
So the way that this works, yeah, we're making headway. Of course, a lot of your rep actually comes from grinding in Stratholme and Scholomance. So basically what happens there is you just go in and do a dungeon run and you get a certain amount of rep. Of course you get 5 for every kill, a little bit more for bosses, and then you can accumulate Scourge Stones. So now we're starting to get Invader Scourge Stones just from killing these guys because they're higher level. So you've only got to have 10 for a turn-in. So basically where we're heading is up into either here or here. Excuse me. You have to be kind of careful because these, especially these Death Singers, are, I want to say that they can do a fear. Maybe not. Not the Dread Weavers. Let's say these guys are casters. No. Ooh. Ooh, nice crit there. Oh yeah, I off-screened. I went to Winterspring to Everlook and tried to pick up the Runecloth bag plans. Didn't have much luck. It's kind of a random item in the seller's bag. So you kind of have to shop for it over and over and over again. But the items, the plans that she does sell, or the patterns I should say, Those actually sell in the auction house, so you can usually make your money back, which I did pretty well. So. I'm hoping to find a champion. And, yeah, see. That's why you really have to be very careful and kind of clear out around these. Yeah, wow, not seeing any champions. They can spawn up and down through here. They're just a lot more prevalent up here. Right. Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes they do that screech and sometimes they don't. Oh, stop. Wow. I'm actually really surprised that I've not ran into a champion yet. Yeah, so basically what's going to happen is you have to kill these champion. They're like a skeletal knight kind of thing, and they will drop a fetid skull, and then you click on your little crystal, and then that's basically it decides if it's a good skull or not. And if it's the ones that took part in the Battle of Darashire, then it'll spawn into your inventory properly. Yeah, already up to 8 scourge stones. That's nice. But yeah, all of these up here are fairly high level, 57 and up minimum. I think there might be an occasional 56, but not very often. Haha, resisted. I think that's probably what that hunter is looking for, is a... Nope. There we go. Yeah, I kind of thought there for a second that it was going to be an elite mob, but I'm like, I didn't think so. Alright, so there's our first fetid skull. And we got a resonating skull. Yay! We got really lucky. Got very, very lucky there. I do want to say that on my paladin originally, my human paladin that I played back, this quest took me like 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. And just because, well, just because the ooh, that hunter's gonna be in for a bad time. Not only are the champions kinda not prevalent, but I died a lot. I'm sure you guys can hear one of my dogs in the background. She barks at everything and nothing because she's a corgi. So we're just kind of gingerly making our way around. This is probably a bad idea. Whoop, I didn't mean to go that far. Well, whoop, whoop. Yeah, for some reason I keep forgetting that I'm actually level 57, and I think that these things are like so much higher level than I am. Oh. But what really has me worried most is my gear is not quite what it should be. Normally you would, as you've leveled up, you would have done probably multiple Sunken Temple runs and gotten at least these pants, which are really a really good upgrade. I really need to get this quest done. And there's some pretty good drops out of that. And both of these quests end with pretty good gear, if memory serves. And I really need to get this. That would help me a lot. But we're working on this, and this has a pretty good payoff at the end as well. So. But yeah, I really need to get some Shadow Weave, or Fell Weave, Shadow Weave, Fell Weave pants they have damage and healing on them, and intellect. I lose a little spirit, but I think that's a pretty good trade. Yeah, I need some new. Well, I don't know. Those aren't too bad. Ooh, an Eyeless Watcher. Yeah. Every once in a while, these Eyeless Watchers spawn. That's just part of the zone. Unfortunately, they can spawn at the absolute worst moment. And then, of course, they call for help. Unfortunately, I know I talked in my last recording, I was going to try and get into an Ubers run. I didn't get to do that, unfortunately, but definitely going to try to do that before too long. But yeah, like I said, the champions are fairly rare spawn anyway. These Dread Reavers aren't too tough. Ooh, Traveler's Gloves. What are those? Strength and Intellect, leather. Strength and Intellect. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really use my wand that much. Anymore. It does come in handy though, so switching wand specialization for Unbreakable Will, yeah, if I did more PvP that would come in handy, but not really something I'm worried about. But the good thing about killing all of these things is you get a lot of rune cloth, you get Argent Dawn Wrap, and you get Scarch Stones, which is also Argent Dawn Wrap. So this is not, even though it seems like we're kind of wasting time, it really isn't. Alright, level 59. Let's see if she resists too much. Oh, yeah, I resisted part of that. There we go. So, the best part about doing this is as you kill stuff, there's a better chance for those champions to respawn during the spawn process or the respawning process. There is a another quest that you can pick up down by the flight point down there from a dwarf, but it's a bit expensive if you don't know people, because you have to have 2 thorium bars, a golden rod, 8 high explosive bombs, and 8 unstable triggers. Which basically means you have to know a miner and a blacksmith and an engineer. And that involves basically coming up and setting bombs in these buildings. Whoop. This could be bad. She almost feared me into that. That would have been not good. I would hazard just basically running down there, but I know I would get dismounted and then just basically killed. Seas Slayer, Dread Weaver. Alright. Sometimes you can even, they'll kind of wander down here. Alright, so we're, oh, that's exactly what I need. Wow, we got really lucky. Wow, only $5.90 for that. That was disappointing. So I'm almost certain that they're guaranteed to drop a fetid skull. Wow, we got 2 already. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Ooh. I was gonna say, we'll, I'm gonna pause the video, since I've kind of showed you that, and I'm gonna run over to, Tirion Fordring and turn in of Lost Honor, and I'll see you guys over at him in just a second, so hold on. Alrighty. Back here at Tirion Fordring of Lost Honor. My faith will guide you, Flagell. The light knows no bounds. It is as glorious now, even in its tattered state, as the day I looked upon it and took my oath of allegiance. His redemption comes, and perhaps mine with it. When Talon was a child, we would oft visit Caradaro on family excursions. On our last visit, an artist by the name of Renfrey painted a portrait of us poised along the beachside. It is my fondest memory of both Talon and Carandra, for it was at that moment that my wife and son in my arms that I felt the bond of love and family that I would never know again. If this painting still exists, you must find it. Travel to the ruined island of Caradaro and see if the painting or the artist remains. Alright. So while I was on the way over here, I did run into another, bone dust. Oh well. So that's what happens when the skull fails, basically. So now we're going to go over to Caradaro and talk to a person here. Yeah. Well, person, I guess, is a strong term. So I'm going to just pause the video real quick, and I will meet you guys over at that island in just a moment. Hold on. Alrighty, we're down here at Caradaro, which is the island, if you remember, that we found Skullomance, and we got the Skullomance key. So we're going to talk to this ghost here. How could I forget? Many of the spirits on this island are cursed to relive their last happy memory before they met their tragic end. I too am cursed, but not as they. I'm one of the few who remembers all. Perhaps this thing that you ask me is why I haunt these ruins. Perhaps this thing I tell you shall set me free. The painting. It hung on the wall of my workshop inside the Order's barracks for years. After Tirion's trial was over, I knew that I could no longer keep the painting visible. I hid it in a place that they would never think to look. Travel to Stratholme and make your way deep inside what is now the Scarlet Bastion. Search for a painting of our twin moons. Chip away at the paint until you uncover my masterwork of love and family. May the light guide your actions. Travel to Stratholme on the northern part of the Plaguelands. It is in the Scarlet Bastion that you will find the painting of love and family hidden behind another painting depicting the twin moons of our world. And there you go. So our next, basically, I'm going to off-screen Marauders of Darrowshire, and then we will be ready for a fairly big fight. And I'm still going to try and drum up a Borogor group or a Stratholme group, and then have them kill him on the way to the instance. So we've already got two to go in there. It's actually not great. Yeah. So I'm gonna go in and call that a video. It's a little shy. And I'm gonna off-screen finishing up those skulls. Hopefully I'll crossing my fingers off camera. That won't take too long. And then then I'm gonna have to get a Sunken Temple run badly, and then we'll start doing some Ubers and Elbers and Blackrock Depths and all of those. So yeah, I hope you guys are still enjoying the videos and this really long play of World of Warcraft. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a great time, and I hope you guys are enjoying it along with me. So as always, this has been Foolish Mortal 42. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.